Hey everyone, it's Zeraldo here, and today I'm going to be talking to you about the Doomknight class. I know I said I was going to do Rogue and Warrior this week, but something's come up. I'm going traveling for the weekend. This is actually being recorded on the Friday and published on the correct day. You may have noticed the resolution is a lot better. I've got a 1080p monitor now, so I've got my laptop just plugged into a monitor, so huge screen. Dual screen actually, so I've got the iMovie on the other monitor right now, editing. So I had to do a quicker class guide, so I've just gone for Doomknight. It's a really old class. It's pretty cool. A lot of trivia about it, which I'll talk about throughout the course of the video. So yeah, hope you enjoy. In terms of your enhancement, and now to get the Doomknight class, you're going to want to come to Shadowfall. You've got the choice of a member adventure coin version for 2,000 adventure coins, or a just plain old member version. The difference is this can just be attained immediately. This one requires that you get rank 5 evil as a reputation, rank 10 warrior, and rank 10 healer. Now that's not really too hard, especially the ranking evil, because as a member you get some pretty good quests. It's really up to you, but personally I think it's just worth the effort to go and rank these quickly. You've also got some Doomknight hoods and Doom cloaks here. There's a whole bunch of recolours in the store. Gold, onyx, ornate. You get the idea. Just pretty stuff. Just as a bit of trivia, the original requirement of the class was just to be a member. But it was redone. Now, they redid the class to make the moves better, as you do. And they redid Paladin and Doomknight on the same day. Now, the cool thing about this was that they were the first classes to get rank 10 passives. As a result, Doomknight has a chance to do 50 times normal damage at rank 10. So on that note, we'll keep talking about the passives. Whoops, wrong interface. Keep talking about the passives here. We've got a 10% extra damage and 10% reduced damage taken. Note that the auto attack over here is a 2.3 second cooldown, so these numbers are sort of based on that. You've got some with a stable damage range well over 200 per strike, but you've just got to remember that you will be attacking a bit more slowly. The mana regen is basically a warrior sort of build. Strike an enemy in combat, more effective on crits, and when you are struck by an enemy in combat. Enhancements, I've just gone full warrior. You get quite a nice amount of health, as you can see. Got some health draining abilities, but if you really want to keep on top of health, just go mana vamp, and you really shouldn't have to worry about health. You might want to try a bit more of a luck build to bolster its crit, in which case Spiral Carve, but I'm still happy with my warrior and health vamp. So the first move really is the lifeblood of the class. It is 10 mana and has a 3-second cooldown, so this is repeatable. It applies a small damage over time and applies Dark Wound. Now watch the health. This gives a small amount of health back. It's enough to really keep you going. The damage over time will increase. This stacks up to 5 times, so just be aware of what your stack is. At which point you're healing a bit. It's not like the hugest amount out, but it is enough to keep you if you're going against enemies. This is why in the original build without stats it was so powerful. The heal was a bit more generous back in those days, and MP regen wasn't a problem because it just cost so little MP. And you'd gain it back if you had the passive, so it was really nice. Your second move is just called Soul Crush. It's a quick and also 4-second cooldown with 10 mana. It's a quick, reliable extra strike. Of course, there's a little more to it than that, thankfully. If you have 5 stack, well, for every stack of Dark Wound you have, the more damage you can do. So we'll just stack up 5, and you'll see what it will do at level 53 with full fighter. So that's roughly enough. So, I mean, it's not amazingly impressive, but it's closing in on double. It's helpful. The third move's quite hard to do because it's based on your current HP and MP. Now, I've had a lot of trouble actually getting this to work. I know for the fact the lower your MP is, the more damage it will do, but I don't know how it sort of goes with your HP. I don't know if it's the higher your HP and lower your MP, if it's that difference, or if it's just the lower it all is in total. Sorry, this is just the new Mavericks thing kicking in. So I'll just display the last move quickly first. Blood Offering, it's 10-second cooldown. Basically, it's a stun. Unless you've got one stack of this, in which case things get a bit odd. Sorry about that. We'll just put in the one stack. Now, notice how they do roughly 120 damage. Oh, exactly. If I do this, they do more damage to me. But as a result, I do more damage to them. Now, unfortunately, we're not seeing the normal sort of damage range because of I'm critting like crazy at the moment. But I was doing about, say, 250 without this. My last move, when I activated it, was about 350. But just see. It doesn't seem to have powered up that much. There we go. It's more like 275. Oh, didn't do it right. We'll just try and drain a bunch of MP and get this move here working. Fortunately, a good way to drain it. Okay, so it really is the difference between your MP and HP. So the higher your HP and the lower your MP, the more damage Void Strike will do. So bear that in mind. You're wanting to stack up full health and lose as much MP with this and other moves as possible, and then try to use this to get in a bit of extra damage. I'll just demonstrate that now. So basically we're just spamming these high MP moves. Might as well add this in a bit. We're getting down. Problem is you might actually kill it first before we get a reasonable demonstration. Well, there you go. It did about 400. So there you go. It's not exactly the hardest class to use, but it is good and reliable in that sense. It's a classic. It's not as powerful as it was before they added stats into the game, but it's still good. The heal is reliable enough. It doesn't do that much damage. It only does about 60 at this level, but then the damage over time brings that up by another 60, and that's ongoing once you stack it. And when you factor in the health gain, that's really what makes this class special. I mean, it was one of the first few classes that actually had the I don't even know what it's actually called, but where you had special effects that activated in combinations of moves. Previously, it was really each move had one function. That was that. Doomknight essentially had a fifth move because of the combination of the two. So it's quite a nice looking class, and it really has that feel of that villain. You just can't look at it without thinking of Sepulchre. So I'm going to leave the Doomknight class there. Now that I've done Doomknight, I'm going to have to do Paladin at some point. Just remember, I'm technically away and just visiting friends at the moment, and I did manage to get out this video, make it early, and publish it. So tomorrow's video may be late. I hope you guys are enjoying the video, and I hope you guys are enjoying the increased quality with my new recording gear. Take care. See ya.